Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 22nd Annual Awards Banquet hosted by the U.S.-India Chamber of Commerce, Dallas-Fort Worth. For those of you that are new to our chamber, my name is Neil Gonagantla, and I have the privilege of serving as the president of this illustrious organization. Ambassador Dalila, it is wonderful to be hosting you in Dallas this year, along with Namrata ji. I hope you will agree that tonight's gathering is a lot better than those late nights we spent in a conference room hunched over guest lists during Howdy Modi. We certainly hope you enjoy your time in Dallas this week. Consul General Mahajan, Navratan ji, welcome back to Dallas. It seems like Dallas is quickly becoming your second home. It's nice to have you here with us again tonight, and a special welcome to the consulate team joining us this evening. I believe Congressman Vesey will be joining us shortly. It'll be wonderful to host him again as well. Mr. and Mrs. Morrison, thank you for being here and for your support of the Chamber. Mr. Chairman, Raj Kalyandarg, Mr. Founding Chairman, Ashok Mago, distinguished board members and friends, welcome. It is truly wonderful to see all of your shining faces after 18 months of working at home. I must say though, working from home in my pajamas was everything I thought it would be and better. It was so great, in fact, that our chamber board and our chairman, Raj, had to completely renovate our office and give us a really nice wine bar stocked with, wait for it, ready wines, to get us to come back into the office. Of course, we only drink wine after hours, but if you feel like your service has improved, it's the Chamber's new liquid diet. I'm just kidding. Some of us, including yours truly, are still underage. In all seriousness, though, we have returned to our pre-COVID normalcy, and we hope that you will all take the time to stop by and visit us in our new space. And I want to thank the board for their leadership over the course of these 18 months in ensuring that our members not only survived, but many of them thrived. I also want to especially thank our board for their extraordinary leadership in helping to address humanitarian needs both here in North Texas as well as in India during India's second wave. Will the board of the U.S.-India Chamber of Commerce please rise and be acknowledged? Amongst us this evening, we also have a few elected officials, Congressman Vesey, of course, Mayor Paul Volcker, Representative Crockett, school board members Manish Shetty, Tracy Fisher, and others. We also have representatives from Senator Cornyn's office, Senator Cruz's office, and Congressman Vesey's office. Would all of our elected officials please rise? And if I missed anyone, I apologize. Also joining us this evening, we have Assistant Chief Redburn of the Irving Police Department, several officers with Dallas PD, Assistant Chief Darren Stevens of Frisco PD, and many men and women who have served us in uniform. Will all of our men and women in uniform, as well as those who have served in our armed forces, please rise and appreciate a token of our gratitude. Thank you for your service to our community and to our country. I was only joking earlier about returning to the office, but the truth of the matter is, COVID really was one of the most challenging times in our country and around the world. Many of us lost loved ones near and dear, and many in this room worked around the clock, some under very stressful conditions to help the rest of us get through what I hope is the worst of this pandemic. There are many frontline workers here tonight, and as I call out your industry or your profession, please rise and remain standing. On the front lines, we have had doctors and nurses, healthcare administrators and workers, hospitality owners, restaurant owners and staff, pharmacists, retail employees, educators, teachers, child care providers, school district administrators, those in logistics and transportation, manufacturing, of course, entrepreneurs, of course, who also had to keep the payroll going. There are so many people here that are not even listed. So if all of our essential workers in every industry could please stand up, we would really like to honor your heroism these last 18 months. Thank you. You may take your seats. Also, this is the pre-dinner exercise, so stand up, sit down. I also wanted to welcome all of our sponsors. Tonight would not have been possible without all of your generous support. Thank you, of course, to the Davis Yost Group at Morgan Stanley Private Wealth Management, our banquet underwriter for this evening, to all of our presenting and patron sponsors, and to all of you who have helped to make today possible. You can find a full lineup of today's sponsors in your program. When we set out to host this evening's banquet, we told the Renaissance team we expected about 300 people here tonight. But the response has truly been overwhelming. As of yesterday, we were at 650 guests, and I think we may have exceeded that today. I want to take a moment to welcome our newest members to the Chamber and to tonight's banquet: Caris Health, ICICI Bank, Korea Capital, NatSoft, VDART, Sage IT, OSO Ventures, EPSoft, Inside the Diverse Minds, Apto Global, and Comp Worldwide. And last but not least, Great Plains Bank. It is really wonderful to have you with us, and we think this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. I also want to take a moment to welcome our distinguished awardees to tonight's event. We host tonight to celebrate you. And finally, to all of our friends, supporters, and members, thank you for your generous support over the past 18 months, and especially for your generosity with all of the Foundation's many community projects, both here at home and in India. And above all, thank you for joining us this evening. Welcome to tonight's event celebrating achievement, U.S.-India relations, and the economic power of North Texas.